Right, we're going to work on some mobility and a little bit of strength with our hips here. Okay, so we're going to start off, again, use any tools that you need to. You might need a chair just for a bit of support, you might not, equally you might not. Okay, so you want your feet kind of nice and wide, they're about 2 feet apart. And we're going to gently lower down, so bending into those knees. Good, just kind of get used to this position. Good, just really lengthen through the spine. Lovely. And then see how you feel, might come a little bit deeper, a little bit deeper. Good, and then we come back up. Good, let's go again, sinking down. You might want to use your hands to push those knees away, opening the hips a little bit deeper, and then come a little bit deeper. And then push yourself back up. Good, let's go one more. Good, sinking, then a little bit deeper. All right, take the arms down this time. Now you're going to lift the arms up. Good, and then lower them down. And again, lifting up. Good, and lower down. Last one, lifting them up. Good, now we drive all the way up. And circle the arms down. Right, let's reach the arms up nice and high, up by your ears. Now we're going to lower down and drive up. Again, you find your end range, lowering down and lifting it up. So from the side, it looks like this, keeping the back nice and straight and lifting up. You want to really push those arms back and lifting up. Good, let's go 2 more. So we want to also work on strengthening your glutes. That helps support your hips. Last one, the arms will be burning here, good. Now you bring your hands down, pivot your toes forwards, lift the hips up and relax the head. Again, if you don't touch the ground here, that's fine. If it's a bit much for your back, you can just bend your knees here. Just find a position that works. Good. Right, now we're going to lower down and then we're going to lift the hips up. Good, so we're sinking down, bending the knees back, and then we lift up. You can do this on a chair as well, so you can kind of sit down, perch on a chair, and then lifting it up. Good, let's go 2 more. And pushing the hips up, relax the head here, last one. And lifting the hips up. Good, rolling all the way up through the spine, and roll the shoulders back. Okay, I'm going to use a wall for support here. Starting soft on the left knee. So we're balancing that left knee. We're going to take the right knee up and we're going to draw a circle out to the side and back to centre. Out to the side and back to centre. I want you to think about squeezing the bum to open up the knee. Right, so the back muscles are working here as you open up. Good, and back to centre. Let's go 2 more. And back to centre. Good, last one. We're going to take it into a full circle, so we're going to reach the leg back and then bring it back forwards. So it's like you're drawing a big, or stirring a big circle in that cauldron. Good, big circle out to the side, lift round, back to centre. This leg, left leg's working hard to support the body weight. Good, and release it there. Let's just take it straight to the side. So wall here on this side. Now I'm going to start to open and close. So we've got our left leg opening and closing. Good. Opening it and closing it. Good. Right, the next one we're going to go for that full circle. So open the knee out, round, twist and back to centre. Taking it out, round, that's it. Just go where you can go. 3 more. Good, last 2, so we've got our right hand on that wall. I've got an imaginary wall here, last one. Swing around and release there. Okay, let's come down onto our mats. Let's just rest down onto your arms, kind of almost like a slouching position, but we're going to come out of that slouch and lift the chest upwards. You've got your feet quite far away from you. And quite wide as well. They need to be wide, not closed. Nice and wide, so they're beyond your shoulders. Now you're just going to rotate the hips from the side and then to the other side. Pushing into the hands, so we're not twisting our whole body. Your torso stays pointing forwards. So try and keep that torso as still as you can as you reach those knees across. You might find a bit stiff on one side, smooth both sides. You might not get the knee right the way down, but that's okay. That's okay. If it feels quite nice in one area, you can hold it there. Good, keep alternating. Good, and alternating. Good, let's go, last one. There we go. And then come back to center. All right, we're gonna come into the kind of a zigzag position with our legs, what I like to call this mermaid position. And we're essentially gonna lift up onto the knees. So if you need to use your hands, by all means use your hands. But we're gonna lift up and then lower down. If you need to use your hands to help lift, that's okay. Push the hips forwards and then lowering down. So it's all about trying to get as much movement into the hips in different ways. The more you can engage your glutes and your abdominals, the more you can get that opening and that stretch for the hips. Last two. There we go. And last one. Good. Right, without using your hands, I want you to try and bring your legs round, walk them round to the other side till we're here. Right, so you kind of want your knees in one line. This left foot is close to the right thigh, and we're going to push it into that lift. So you want to almost open up the creases in those leggings and then lower down. And lifting up and lowering down. So it's nice to use the breath with the moves and lower down. Let's go two more. Lifting up and lowering down. Last one, lifting up. Good. And lowering down. Okay. A nice little hip exercise. We're lying down on our back. So as we were standing, we're going to go into some leg circles. So knees bent, knees hip width apart. You're going to take your left knee first. You're going to bring it up over your left hip. Right, you're going to take the leg out to the side and you're just going to draw a circle. So imagine you've got a pencil on your knee and you're drawing a circle right the way around. Perfect circle. Good. You might find that this leg wants to wobble or move out to the side. You want to try and keep it nice and upright. Good, let's go one more. Circling around. And release. Let's take it to the other leg. So that left knee comes in line with the left hip. You take the knee out to the side. Then you push the thigh away from your body. Back in. Good, out to the side. Push the thigh away. And back in. Good. So you don't really want to move your pelvis here or your back. You want to keep your lower back firmly down into the mat. Good, let's go one more, out to the sides. Again, checking in with that right leg, it's not winging in the other direction. And lower back down. Good. Right, we're going to flip up. We're going to come onto in kind of this position. So you've got your left leg in front, your right leg behind. Good. So sitting quite comfortably. You want to almost have a perfect square box here. If you need a cushion under your knee, by all means use a cushion. Right, from here, I want to really arch your back. So you do that by pushing your tailbone that way, and then you're going to thrust it forwards. To help with the thrust, you're going to squeeze that right butt cheek, and then just release it gently, and then pushing it forwards. Using that left foot for support. So if you're too far away, you're not going to have much control. So we're keeping it nice and tight. Rolling back, pushing forwards. Two more. And pushing forwards. Last one. Pushing it forwards. Good. Let's take the arms up. Good. Now we're going to lift the chest upwards. Ooh, feel that. You'll feel this right the way down the leg. Good. Now we'll take a bend over to the left. So away from this knee that's on the ground. Reach, 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 and stretch into it. Good, and release there. Okay, we're going to come forwards, bring the hands inside your left foot, and we're just going to stir circles, stirring circles, in whichever direction. Just try different things out. Lovely. There we go. Now we're going to shift the weight back, try and straighten out your left leg. You want to have your back nice and straight here, so if you're up here, that's okay. You'll feel a bit in the hamstrings. Good, and release. Let's bring that leg back. Now we bring the left leg forwards. Good, so again, in that square box, I'll show you from this angle, the other side. Lovely. So we're going to start, find that foundation, that start position, so the square box, knee in line with your hip, and this knee is in line with your ankle. Now we're going to gently arch the back and then thrust. So this time you're squeezing that left butt cheek. Good, and then releasing and then pushing. Good, so it's like your pelvis is tilting backwards, then we're pushing it forwards. That's kind of how we're going to get that stretch. Good, and forwards, last one. And tilting it forwards, good. Take the arms over your head, reach up, keep squeezing the butt cheek there. Now you're going to reach over to the right, reach with the arms, pushing into the right foot. It's going to keep you balanced. If you need to, you can hold on to something. I've got the wall here, so I can use the wall. Good. If you need that extra support, that's okay. And then come back to center. Now bring the hands down inside the right foot. Good, you might be able to lean a little bit deeper into it. And then we draw in those circles. Good, nice circles through the hips. And then switch the other way. Other way. Good, and release. Right, we're going to do one final stretch here. So I'm going to show you from the back. It's not the nicest angle, but you should be able to see what I'm doing here. So we're going to come onto all fours. You've got your knees underneath your hips. Good, and you're just going to kick that foot out and kick the other foot out. So we're trying to externally rotate the hip. We don't do much external rotation. And I'm actually looking at the foot. You don't have to look at the foot. Good, so from the side, this is where we're at. Good, let's go two more. And one more. Good, tuck the toes under. Let's walk back. If you can, we want to come down to this deep squat. So you're kind of just on your toes, knees open. Sometimes it helps to have like a book or something underneath your heels here. So kind of that's not a book, but I'll show you. Have the heels lifted, you can support and keep your feet on elevated, your heels elevated. Good, and I want you to use your hands to push those knees away. Bring your prayer together and push them away nice and wide. Good, and release. Lovely, I'm getting carried away now, so we're going to do a few more. We're going to come onto our back. Good, knees bent. Let's straighten out the right leg. You're going to bring your left leg across and try and reach it, reach it, reach it. That right shoulder, it's going to lift. It may lift, it may not. Twisting round, so you get a back stretch as well here. You want a bit deeper, straighten out that leg. Good. And then come back to center. Good, now we pull the knee into the chest. Nice and tight. Then we take it out to the other side. So you're pulling the knee out to the side. Good, and just let it rest downwards. Again, if you want a bit deeper, straighten the leg. I've got a wall in the way here. Good. So I'm using my hand to press that knee downwards. You can use the other hand to push down with the right hip. Good, and let's go for the other side. So now the right leg, take it into your knee, reaching it across, right the way across, opening it up. Good, you just want to hold it here. Good, then take the knee in towards your chest, give it a good pull, good tug right into your chest. And then we take it out to the side. Good, pushing down with the hands. Resting one hand on your knee, the other one on your thigh. Good, and release. Lovely. There we are. That's a bit of some hip stretching.